AMD's Radeon RX 9070 XT is genuinely a great GPU. It delivers solid rasterization performance, better than ever ray tracing capabilities, and finally brings AMD's FSR frame generation into the picture. Yet, despite all of this, I still wouldn't buy a new GPU right now, and I recommend you think twice too. You see, I've been through the ups and downs of every GPU generation, from the humble beginnings of the GeForce 6600 that ignited my love for PC building to the monster RX 7900 XTX that now sits quietly in my rig playing indie titles. And every one of those cards hold a memory, a moment in my tech journey. But this generation, it just doesn't deserve a place in that legacy. NVIDIA's RTX 5090 is undoubtedly powerful, but obscenely overpriced. And the RTX 5070 Ti might offer better value on paper, but go ahead and try finding one at MSRP. I'll wait. AMD's RX 9070 XT, while genuinely solid and commendable, still doesn't do enough to justify upgrading. And that says a lot when it's arguably the best value this gen has to offer. So why am I not excited? Simple. This generation is filled with overhype, under-delivered promises, and pricing that insults the very community it's meant to serve. NVIDIA, in particular, deserves the harshest criticism, from melting power cables and driver bugs to shameless marketing spins. This generation has been plagued with disappointment after disappointment, and it's disheartening to see a company once beloved by gamers pivot so hard toward AI, data centers, and corporate deals, leaving the gaming community as a forgotten afterthought. I mean, come on. Jensen Huang standing on stage at CES 2025 claiming the RTX 5090 is twice as fast as the 4090? That's not optimism. That's deception. Even the RTX 5070's promise for 1090 level performance at $549 is a pipe dream. Not only is it never available at that price, but the real-world benchmarks don't even come close to justifying that comparison. Meanwhile, AMD, who we've always rooted for as the underdog, has finally produced something good with the RX 9070 XT. But good enough isn't really good anymore, not when the prices are still spiraling and performance gains over past generations remain marginal. Yes, AMD's rasterization is top-notch, and yes, their ray tracing is finally approaching relevance, but FSR still can't match DLSS, and availability is a major problem. Plus, the $900 to $1,000 price tag doesn't help when consoles like the PS5 or Xbox Series X deliver fantastic performance for half the cost. And that's what makes the situation worse. Graphics cards are the only component category that's seen this kind of price insanity. CPUs? You can still get fantastic chips for $200 to $300. RAM and SSDs? Cheaper than ever. Motherboards and PSUs? Still manageable. But GPUs? A mid-tier card now costs what flagships used to, and entry-level models are approaching what used to be high-end prices. It's out of control. Even Intel's B580, once a solid budget pick, is creeping toward $400. And don't get me started on the impact of tariffs, poor margins, and good old-fashioned corporate greed. So yes, the RX 9070 XT is a good card, but when good comes wrapped in inflated prices and availability issues, that's not enough anymore. It blows my mind that we're supposed to celebrate a GPU that costs nearly $1,000 for performance that's only marginally better than what we saw 2 or 3 years ago. And somehow, that's now considered value. Honestly, the only rational move right now, if you can, is to sit this generation out. I get it, if you absolutely need a new GPU, then grab what suits your needs, no judgment here. But if you have a working card that still holds up, resist the temptation, hold off, and let these companies know we're not falling for marketing spin and price gouging anymore. Because when the most exciting feature of a new GPU is a minor boost in ray tracing or an AI-driven frame generator, while real-world gaming performance only increases by single digits, something is broken, and it's not your GPU, it's the industry itself. NVIDIA's lost touch with gamers. AMD hasn't quite stepped up enough. And the only way things will ever change is if we stop rewarding mediocrity with our wallets. The GPU market needs a shake-up, and it starts with us making smarter decisions and demanding better. So that's my take. I'll stick to my RX 7900 XTX for now, keep enjoying my games, and skip this entire generation without a second thought. And if you feel the same, make your voice heard in the comments. Smash that like button and most importantly, subscribe for more brutally honest tech content like this. You've been watching Techverse, where we break the hype and bring you the truth behind the tech.